See who comes out on top of these two huge footballing nations. Something like 140 million people in Brazil, 40-odd million people in Argentina. And you can be sure that 99.9% of them are going to be watching this encounter. A huge game indeed, and of course the winner of this match will be the first side from this qualifying group to qualify for the World Cup finals in Germany 2006. Revenge, very much the key word here then for Argentina, and our referee Gustavo Mendes gets us off and underway. It doesn't get much bigger. Gentle reminder of what he's going to be facing, because you can be guaranteed one thing here tonight: Juan Pablo Sorin and Cafu won't be seeing much of each other. Cafu at right back, he'll be pegging forward, so too will Sorin, the left wing back. So it's going to be Hintze who will pretty much be marking Cafu. The challenge goes unpunished by referee Mendes. The home fans not too happy about that still, though. Argentina have possession. To see Ronaldinho tracking back there to get near Juan Riquelme.
I just thought about a nightclub and he'd buying it, and it would probably be the best nightclub you've ever been to. This is a...
Riquelme, he puts Crespo through. It's Hernan Crespo! Oh. It's Argentina who lead, 3 minutes gone. And Hernan Crespo beats his club teammate Dida. And what a dream start this is for the Argentines. It's gone crazy.
I think that's the difference. When you play a system where people tend to go missing and go walkabout like they did there, you will get done by a team that's got a bit of shape, but got a bit of balance, and knows how to apply it. And tactically already we see an Argentinian side that look far more comfortable when they get the ball, far more comfortable on the ball, and that seem to know their jobs.
This is Hernan Crespo's 27th goal for his country in 49 appearances. He's onside, Steve.
Oh, he's onside. Roque Junior. I don't know where Roque Junior is going. He's got to stay with his men. Look at the time and the space in the centre of the goal here. Takes a touch. He can look up and literally picks his spot. And in all honesty, when you've got somebody on the form that he is, you know, he isn't going to miss an opportunity like that, is he?
6 goals in World Cup qualifying, as you see on your screen for Hernan Crespo.
Just that one long ball, and I mean, time of his runs is fantastic, but it's going to take a better ball than it did Sunday to beat this Argentina side.
Argentina at Manchester United's Gabriel Hintze back now to Roberto Abondangieri in the Argentine goal. Here is Sorin, the captain, an inspirational figure, Kili Gonzalez, and they're trying to beat Brazil at their own game here.
Well, you always know when a team maybe isn't set up correctly or the balance, the shape is wrong. It's because when the other team get it, they look comfortable and they look like they've got time and space. When you get it, it looks extremely tight.
Robinho.
They're taking another free kick.
Just a reminder there of the text message number. Put the word studio at the start of your text message and then your views, plus your name and where you're texting from. Get it away to 80088. Best of them go out on air between now and full time. Possibly even with James and Fernando and with Alan at half-time as well. Kaká has to track back, and this really is where Brazil struggle for me. They have just that one solid holding midfielder in the form of Emerson here. See Roberto not quite cutting it for me. I think they do a lot better with a Gilberto Silva in there, frankly.
They certainly get enough men behind the ball. I mean, they quickly, as I say, retreat, but it's just
square pegs and round holes.
Well,
isn't it?
yeah, I mean, you retreat, but you retreat into what position?
He's on fire in the opening 13 minutes.
The real Roque Junior has actually stepped forward today, hasn't he? Certainly by the evidence of this game.
Plenty of runners, Sorin in particular, and they're looking in the end for the man on the back post there, and it's Gabriel Hintze. 39 appearances for Manchester United this season, just the 1 goal, not quite on target here.
Yeah, doesn't quite get around the ball, does he? A bit too straight on it.
Did well to climb there above Juan.
Well, he's definitely got a different role, and there's different things being asked of him, isn't there? I mean, certainly for Man United, you wouldn't expect Heinze to get up there and be one of the people that you'd hit from a free kick or a corner, but obviously for Argentina, they look great, don't they?
Sorin now, and this is a team bursting with confidence here. It's Luis Gonzalez with the cross. It's deflected and it's applauded by many inside the stadium and by many of his teammates too.
This is two teams, one with real balance and real shape, who seem to be extremely comfortable in what they're doing, know their jobs, and another team who play very much off the cuff. And as you can see, the benefits of one against the other.
It's as if one team are ad-libbing and the other are sticking to the script.
Absolutely.
Bit away by Emerson, just fizzed over Dida's crossbar there by Luis Gonzalez. The right wing back just has that defensive role on the corners.
Fantastic strike, by the way. He does just about everything he can from the height he receives the ball to get over it. You see it really sits up. And it's not that far over the bar. It'd be interesting. It's probably only about a foot over, I imagine.
Well, Jose Pekerman has won 3 under-20 World Championships with Argentina, 95, 97 and 2001. And many of this current crop of players have worked with him before. And there's a great deal of unity about this Argentine squad at the moment. Huge self-belief and huge talent too. And but for a stumble there, Hernan Crespo was in again.
Not sure what he's complaining about there. Yeah, it looks like he's complaining that he was fouled, but...
in terms of game time out in Italy. Sorin finds Mascherano, holding midfielder. Haven't heard much from him tonight, haven't had to yet. It's Gonzalez. And it's another slip there by Crespo, who's just struggling a little bit with the surface here. Oh, now that is a little bit special from Juan Riquelme. And still Argentina pressurised, and it's a goal again! Dida's beaten twice in the first 17 minutes, and it's Juan Riquelme. What a goal! And Brazil had been rocked here by the group leaders.
I'm not quite sure how these got beaten by Ecuador, but it must certainly been an off game, because they are... you see them and they're a lot of talent, they're much touted, they're much vaunted, they come into these big competitions off the back of really big reputations. To actually see this today is mesmeric almost.
It's Roque Jr. again who's beaten there, Steve.
This takes a deflection, that. This takes a deflection, I can promise you that now. There. Look at Dida, takes a deflection off the defender. There. That's why he's wrong-footed.
Well, trying his luck there, but Hernan Crespo and Argentina look like a team possessed at the moment.
I mean, it's amazing when you look at Chelsea and what they've missed this year.
That was the flick that started the move.
Fantastic.
And interestingly and ironically, Ronaldinho was left well off the pace there as Riquelme taught him a trick or two. Just fine for tonight. 33 wins for Argentina, 22 draws, 32 wins for Brazil. It's evenly poised through the history books, but tonight it's looking very one-sided indeed. Ayala finds Gonzalez. Man picked up this time last year for a fee in the region of £6.9 million. Of course, last summer he went out to the Copa América, then the Olympics. Alex Ferguson not happy with that, but he settled in very well indeed. And then once again is Riquelme. Lovely layoff for him, perfectly weighted. This is all about strength and skill and awareness and a bit of luck.
Yeah, you always need a bit of luck, but if you don't buy a ticket, as I say, you have your shots. You get a lucky deflection, and to be fair,
well, if it stays like this, it's Argentina who qualified for Germany 2006. They get the job done early. Another surging run.
They don't even step up in a line, though. There's two defenders going up and two defenders still staying.
Don't forget to put your name and hometown on those text messages as well. James has the answer and the winner's name at full time. And now is Keely Gonzalez. Finds Luis Gonzalez. Up goes Riquelme to help out. Mascherano's there. Now Sorin. Keely Gonzalez. Emerson's up. It's a good delivery, but there's nobody on the end of it. It's away by Crespo. And Robinho is just turned there by Riquelme. And on the half-hour mark, it's Saviola bursting free. And it's just too far forward for Luis Gonzalez. Colaccini's up there now. Here's Riquelme. And unfortunately for Argentina, he teed that one up all wrong.
Just looking for someone to hit there. And I mean, it's a fantastic break. It's still not great defending. I mean, you've got to just see him out there. He's tight to the touchline. Just can't get a player advance from Pela.
Almost a lovely ball.
It was. It was. He's looking. I mean, it's one of those where you just want to leave it into an area. But in the end,
allowed to run to Emerson by Kaká. Kaká gets it back, but he's marked closely by Colaccini. And Serene. And now Riquelme. He's dispossessed. And Ronaldinho finds...
Just sums it up, doesn't it?
If you want to add to those views on the text messages tonight, by all means you can. 80088 gets you through. Put the word studio at the start of your message. We don't have time to give
Argentina, they've certainly said, you know.
Thing is, do you know what though? Even if Argentina end up 5-0 up in the last 5 minutes, you'll still get a few.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I saw them joking and laughing together before the game. As soon as the game started, God, have some of that.
They have a renowned style.
I mean, I'm really impressed with the physical side of their game today, which, you know, everybody needs.
Still though, I don't know about you, Steve, but I'm sure they don't want to get kicked, Steve. You know, they're not shirking challenges as such, but they quite obviously don't have that same desire to get stuck in.
They're not enjoying the game, are they?
No.
Simply because it's a difficult game for them. You know, you're playing against a team who seem extremely comfortable when they get it.
Here's another chance now, Kili Gonzalez! And he just sliced that one away, and he knows that was a great chance. He let it run onto his left foot. And from that sort of angle, it was always going to be hard.
It's a great ball as well, great reverse ball. Look at the actual pace of that ball is fantastic. I think that so far for me has been a feature of the game, is when both sides have been able to play like this, you know, in major tournaments and major games, they will not win the World Cup.
Look at the two benches tonight as well, particularly the Brazilian bench, up front as we saw on Sunday night. But really, in terms of the match winners, they're all on.
Yeah,
they're all on.
I'm not sure how many match winners there are out there today.
Here's Hernan Crespo, delightful ball for Saviola.
Just saw a perfect instance there, Roberto Carlos getting the ball, and whatever you say, Cafu and Roberto Carlos are not wingers. You know, they get pushed on, but they are glorified fullbacks, and they can't go past people. You know, unless they're running onto balls where they've got some sort of time and space to whip the ball in behind people, they're never going to get behind. They're not, you know, Ryan Giggs where they're going to shimmy, get past someone and whip a ball in. And they just don't get to the byline. Like I say, it's comfortable defending for the Argentinians. And they are relying purely and simply on incisive passing through the middle, and that's tough.
Riquelme with the short corner finds Saviola, and Saviola chips in! And it's Crespo again!
Can't be it's not Liverpool Milan again, is it? 3-0 up.
What an amazing start for Argentina. It just gets better and better and better. And Brazil, quite frankly, do not know what's hit them. I'll tell you, it's Crespo, twice.
I bet it's not. I bet he's just had a little second thought about, oh no, is this deja vu or something? His second goal just before half-time. Looked absolutely, totally and utterly in control.
The Brazil bench is a picture of despair as Hernan Crespo scores his second of the night.
It's almost too easy. Look at the marking from the corner. He gets the ball in the box.
Roque Jr. again on Crespo, beaten. Hernan Crespo wheels away in celebration. Lovely ball by Saviola. Brave header from Crespo. Dida stranded, be crucial for Brazil if they're to get back into this game. Ronaldinho goes short, looking for Roberto Carlos, but it's broken down, and I'm afraid they telegraphed that one somewhat. And Argentina clear their ranks. And it's Cafu.
One or two good tackles.
Yellow card for Roque Jr. there, Stephen. The referee will do well to blow his whistle here before anything else kicks off, and indeed he does. Half-time then, and a stunning 45 minutes of football for you on Bravo. Hernan Crespo with 2 goals. He scores on the 3rd minute and the 39th. Add to that a goal from Juan Riquelme and Ronaldinho, and the Samba boys are struggling. Half-time here in Buenos Aires, Argentina 3, Brazil, Robinho and Adriano. The Argentina side, it's Abondanzieri in goal, Hince, Ayala, Colaccini, the back 3, Gonzalez and Sorin, the wing-backs, Gonzalez, Mascherano and Riquelme in midfield, with Saviola and 2-goal hero Hernan Crespo up front. And we are off and underway once more here on Bravo. Argentina, comfortable and cruising. how, oh how, to Brazil, Steve, try and get back into this game?
By me having a bet on Argentina to win it.
Did you do that at half-time?
If I had, I can guarantee they would have. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to, so there is not a...
Thousand telling their grandkids in 20 years' time that they were there. So Brazil struggling at the back, particularly Roque Jr, as Alan Kirbishley at half-time was saying. He's gone a little bit AWOL. That man, the centre of the back three for Argentina, Roberto Ayala, has been physical, he's been fearsome, he's been ferocious, and he's lucky not to have been sent off. Saviola and Crespo looking to combine. Now it's Gonzalez, and it's a great save there by Dida.
The difference there is we saw the overlap, the man coming out wide. That's the difference. You know, that option would not have been on for the Brazil.
It's all well and good scoring in a 4-1 win against Paraguay. Come to Argentina, and it's a different kettle of fish.
Don't start giving it all that. You were eulogising about him. I love this. Oh, what a great player. Now you're giving him all sorts. Now you know what it's like, son, to come into a proper game.
You know what I'm saying. It is a very different prospect to playing Paraguay at home than it is coming here. Your thoughts at home more than welcome. 80088 is the text message number. Gets you through. Put the word studio at the start of your message.
You've been in a funny mood. You want your 120 grand a week. Thinks you can go out and score a goal any time.
On 80088 on the text message, when you see this sort of football being played, England stand no chance of even getting to the last 8. Thank you, Val from Nottingham. Here we go. Definition of Argentina: organised, discipline and quality. Says Neil in Folkestone. If you like to touch a standard network charge, make sure you ask permission. If it's not your bill.
Are you going to explain when I meant the 120 grand a week? Would you just like to explain yourself there, or are you just going to leave it that I'm talking complete gibberish?
I was saying that, standing at 6'5", that if you paid me 120 grand a week, I could start. And it's Abondanzieri to hoof one, to use a technical term, downfield.
Just trying to work out whether they've changed any sort of shape at all to their game, Brazil.
I don't think they have. The only thing that's maybe different in the opening 7 or 8 minutes of this second half is the fact that Kaká has come so deep to get the ball. Roberto Carlos, Adriano, see Roberto down there as well, and Argentina just look to turn defence into attack. Nearly nobody there. It's not how they like to play the game, and he's, I don't know, maybe his head's not quite switched on tonight. A challenge between Roberto and Sorin. Sorin stays down.
Probably a little bit of payback time, I think, you know. Should have a fullback coming on the cover. They don't, and that's, you know, that's something where you look at a 5, and that's possibly at times where you can get exposed a little bit. It wasn't a great ball in. I mean, there's no
venom in there.
Well, no, not venom, but there was no real. It wasn't like an educated cross where he's made the keeper come and he hasn't been able to get it. It's just a deep ball, and what you've.
Gonzalez was a little deeper. They don't look too comfortable. They don't look like they're enjoying their evening. There's a good ball into the near post, looking for Sorin.
I think it's also a case of, they just seem to want to get there first. They want to anticipate. They seem to have a greater urgency of getting on the end of the ball when it goes into the box.
And Riquelme's corner again. Seen some good deliveries from him from those corners tonight, you know, Juan Riquelme. We've had a goal from him too. If you've just joined us, it's 2 from Crespo, 1 from Riquelme.
To their side and the way they play, and we said it before, and you don't really think, but they play 4-2-2-2.
Yeah.
That's exactly how they play. I'm just writing the team out there, and that is how they play. Right.
Pereira decides to his best 6 midfielders attackers.
It's your best team. It's not your best formation. It's not the best. It's your best players. Yeah. It's not your best team. It's your best players, and they're put in as an 11. 15-20 minutes. They've just got to start to up it again. Just sat back a little bit. It's very, very difficult when you're 3-0 up to keep that sort of tempo going.
I heard this week that squeaky bum time has been added to the Collins English Dictionary. I wonder if that applies here if Brazil get themselves another goal in the next couple of minutes. They're doing all the dirty work. There's a neat bit of skill to find Kaká.
It's not that snap in the challenge anymore, though, is there?
There's one from Gonzalez, just as you say.
I just saw it then. He could have gone through the lad, and he didn't.
Juan Riquelme finds Crespo. Argentina have, as Steve predicted, just stepped it up a little bit here. Roque Jr. and Juan, the two centre-backs, caught out. Now there's a problem! And Roberto Carlos did just enough to put Saviola off. Zanetti. A slip at a crucial time allows Brazil to break free.
Well, Argentina have almost played an English game, didn't they? Certainly in the first half.
Blocked away by Renato. 5 minutes remaining for our competition. You can answer this question: who is Brazil's all-time top goal scorer? We have three options for you: A, Pele; B, Ronaldo; C, Romario. Whichever you think it is, put the word win and then A, B or C, plus your name and hometown, send it to 80088. Text messages will cost you 25p plus your standard network charge. You have just under 5 minutes to do so. Lines close at 9:40. And for anybody who gets in late from the pub tonight and is watching us on Bravo +1.
Well, there's 20 to go. If they get another one, all of a sudden it's going to be a difficult period to see the game out. But as it is, they're taking control again. They've just got a grip on it again, which they needed to do. You know, Crespo in particular has held the ball up. It's stuck up there. They've been able to relieve a bit of pressure. And even though there's been phases, good phases of play by Brazil.
Here now is Renato looking to win the ball from Juan Riquelme. I've been very impressed with it. We had one text in earlier on tonight, Steve, bigging up Juan Riquelme. Will look for his first touch as Crespo looks to provide him with a knockdown. Sorin.
Looks like pinball in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah. This is the and it's definitely not their night, I'm afraid, folks. That's the third chance in the second half that's gone begging for Brazil. And on another night, these would have all gone in.
There's possibilities. I mean, they could well have turned this game around, couldn't they? We say it time and time again, don't we, as well? It's a dangerous position to be in, 3-0. I mean, if you're playing against an inferior opposition, it isn't. But what you've, you know, as soon as that first goal goes in, it's so difficult. You want to protect what you've got, and subconsciously you always take a step back. You know, and then it's very difficult then to go on again. It's like getting a second win, but you can't because you're almost set in your way. And you know, the game has changed purely and simply as soon as they scored Brazil. All of a sudden there's an edginess and a nervousness to the Argentinian side. A little bit weary as well at times.
Carlos Tevez fouled by Renato. Means Dida's got a bit of work to do here.
Certainly haven't had the luck tonight either, have they, Brazil? You know, we talk about them getting absolutely blasted out of to pieces in the first half, but they haven't had that little bit of luck probably when they've needed it at vital times in the game.
Juan Riquelme stands over this free kick with less than 5 minutes to go. It's played to Zanetti now, and it's on the back post. Roque Jr. had to clear away, and Crespo's got a hat-trick.
Yes, I mean, at times, I mean, you look at the free kicks and dead ball situations, and you know, the defending, not just from Brazil, but from Argentina as well, you know, it's left a little bit to be desired.
Should Ayala be winning headers there?
Not really. I mean, it certainly should be a challenge on him, shouldn't
bigger than him.
I think Roque Jr. just slipped. Sorry, one just slipped, but it still looked probably a little bit too easy.
Riquelme again with the delivery.
That ball actually looks like it almost goes out the ground, doesn't it, and comes back in. A clear eye of where the ball is. It's just strikes the ball rather than, you know, having it under control, and that's why he's just dragged it.
And that rebound could have gone anywhere, but it didn't fall to a yellow shirt as well.
No, there's been occasions second half.
Sorin, oh, a big tackle there, and it deflected off Sorin, and just for a moment looked to be heading goal bound.
got to say, I mean, it's against a side who've, you know, just really out there to protect what they've got.
I wonder if back home Alan Kirbishley and Fernando Duarte had a little bit of money on Kaká. Away this time, was that by Crespo? Riquelme is open here. Here comes the counter-attack as we see 3 minutes added on for stoppages.
Certainly.
It's an extra defensive midfielder.
Yeah, they look
to come and do that sort of job there.
They look more comfortable in this shape. They don't look as exposed.
Well, I wonder if in preparation for Germany 2006, when international weeks roll around again in September and October, and we bring you those remaining 3 qualifiers for Brazil, I wonder if Pereira will have a little rethink. When in Belo Horizonte, Ronaldo's 3 penalties gave Brazil the victory. But now it's a victory for the Argentines against the world champions. They frustrated them and they've stopped them in their tracks. And it's Argentina who qualify here for Germany 2006. Brazil still have work to do. They'll get there, but they've still got to win it. It's Argentina 3, Brazil 1.